Hi kids, I'm Sam the Second Baseman. Wasn't that song awesome? It was written and recorded by Samantha, my fraternal twin sister. She loves music almost as much as she loves baseball. And she wrote that song about commitment especially for me. Now, together, let's jump right into the story that inspired it. Sam, you have to get up. Sam heard his mother calling up the stairs and groaned. It was Saturday morning, and all he wanted to do was sleep for a little while longer. He pulled the covers over his head and snuggled deeper under the blankets. Are you ready? We need to get to the field. Samantha's cheery voice filled his room. His fraternal twin sister loved early mornings and loved baseball. She played shortstop on the All-Stars, the same team as Sam, who played second base. Hurry up or we'll be late. I'm sleeping in today, Sam muttered from under the blankets. You can't! The team is counting on you. Come on, sleepyhead, let's go! Samantha ran out of his room and down the stairs. A few minutes later, Sam climbed out of bed and got ready. He dragged his feet, getting into his uniform, finding his glove, eating his breakfast, and walking down to the ball field. Coach Threads was not happy that his second baseman and shortstop were both late to practice. We've been waiting to start, he said. It's important that everyone is on time, especially since we have a big game against the Wildcats next weekend and need the extra practice time, okay? Sam just nodded and headed out to the field. He grumbled all morning about getting up early and even thought about quitting the team. Other kids didn't play baseball, and they got to stay in bed on weekend mornings and play video games after school. On Monday, Sam's teacher assigned several word problems to the class. Sam hated word problems and always put them off until last. He'd been drawing in his notebook during math class and had missed the explanations, so when he tried to do the homework himself, he struggled. He quit after the first problem. Samantha came up to the kitchen table and peeked over his shoulder. You know who's really good at math? Pedro. I bet he could help you after practice if you asked him. I don't need any help. Sam stuffed the papers into his backpack, then got ready for baseball practice. The afternoon sun was hot. Halfway through practice, Sam went up to Coach Threads. It's hot. I want to go home. It is pretty warm out today, Coach Threads agreed. Why don't you go get an ice water? We'll be done soon. But I want to go home, Sam pouted. Besides, this is just practice. Learning to stick with what you're doing is important all the time, Sam, not just during the game, Coach Threads said. When you do that, you're not just committing to the team, you're committing to yourself. Sam didn't really understand what Coach Threads meant, but he nodded and trudged back out to the field. He half-heartedly tossed the ball with Pedro. Sam thought about what his sister had said about asking Pedro for math help, but that would mean staying later, and Sam just wanted to go home. The next day, Sam's math teacher called him up to her desk. You didn't finish your homework, Sam. Is there a reason for that? I didn't want to do them. He didn't admit that he had quit after the math got too hard to do. His teacher frowned. Well, if you're having trouble understanding the homework, please feel free to come ask me any questions you have. I'd be happy to help you after class. Friday, Sam's teacher assigned more word problems in their math homework. After school, he walked down the street to baseball practice. The math book seemed extra heavy in his backpack. He noticed he was the last player to arrive. Everyone else was already on the field, tossing the ball and practicing their swings. They looked like they were having fun. Coach Threads glanced at his watch and made a face. Sam changed into his uniform, then headed out to the field. Coach stopped him. Sam, we talked about how important it is to keep your commitments. The big game is tomorrow. Can we count on you to be here? On time and ready to play? Yes, Coach. But tomorrow was Saturday, and already Sam was dreading getting up early for the game. He walked out to second base and started practicing catching ground balls and throwing them to Freddie on first base to work on their double play skills. Sam thought about what Coach had said and about Samantha's suggestion. He thought of those word problems waiting for him in his backpack and how hard the rest of the team was working to be ready for tomorrow's game. When the All-Stars stopped for a water break, Sam went over to Pedro. "My sister said you are really good at word problems." The pitcher nodded. "I like math a lot. It's my favorite subject." Sam fiddled with his water bottle. Do you think you could help me after practice? I'm having trouble understanding my homework." "Sure," Pedro said. Coach called them all back onto the field, and an hour later, when practice was over, Pedro and Sam sat on one of the picnic benches by the snack bar. Pedro went over each of the word problems with Sam, and together, they figured out his homework assignment. Coach saw the boys working together and gave them a thumbs up. The problems were difficult, but Sam stuck with it, and when the assignment was done, he felt proud of himself. That night, when Sam went to bed, he set his alarm clock so that it would wake him in plenty of time to get ready for the game. "Wow," his mother said. "I see you're working really hard to be on time." "Yup," Sam grinned. "I made a commitment to myself to stick with my team and my homework, even when I don't want to. Because if I don't keep my promises, it hurts the whole team." "Exactly." His mother smiled and gave him a hug. She tucked him into bed and turned out the light. When Sam woke up bright and early the next morning, he was excited for the game. The finished math homework sat inside his backpack, ready for his teacher to grade on Monday. He was up and ready, even before his twin sister. Sam pulled on his uniform, grabbed his mitt, and then headed into Samantha's room. She was snuggled under the blankets, catching a few more minutes of sleep. "Wake up, sleepyhead," Sam said. "Today's the big game, and the team is depending on us." The All-Stars won the game against the Wildcats and celebrated afterwards with pizza. "I'm proud of how hard all of you worked today," Coach Thread said. He turned to Sam and gave the second baseman a smile. "And especially proud that all of you can count on each other. That's what makes us more than a group of players. It makes us a great team." Okay, so now you know what my sister was talking about in her song. It's a lesson that I wound up learning from Coach Threads. Don't quit on a commitment. Do whatever you have to do to see it through. Not only for others, but for yourself as well. There's nothing like the sense of accomplishment you feel when you finish what you set out to do.